Okay, so welcome back to my channel if you've seen it before. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Basically, I have wanted to have a YouTube channel for over 2 years now, once I got the confidence to move forward with it. But I've been struggling. I think I get bogged down with a lot of the technical aspects. I start thinking that maybe, I'm not good enough. And then I ultimately kind of burn out and... Hello? No? Okay. I ultimately kind of burn out and then I stop making videos, but it's still always been in the back of my mind as something that I want to try. So I'm doing something a little bit different where I'm trying to stop being such a perfectionist about things, and I'm just recording a video kind of on the fly with my thoughts right now. And two things, three really. One, I just want to do this exercise as a means to begin this process, and two, I want to practice speaking to a camera because it's very awkward, something that you have to get used to. And three, maybe make a little bit of, just an update on where I am right now in this process. So I've been reading I guess you would describe it as a self-help book. It's called Feel Good Productivity, and it's really helped me figure out kind of like where things have gone wrong. And I think, like I mentioned before, I can be a bit of a perfectionist, and I also let all these voices kind of get to me that were saying, like, oh, you have to have a niche before you can start a YouTube channel. You need to have good audio quality, you need to have good lighting, all these things. And I think some of those are probably true, but I just want to take the approach of talking about what I want to talk about and seeing what happens and see where this takes me. At the end of the day, this is something that I think that I should be enjoying, and not something that's feeling like a second job, because I'm not even getting paid for it yet, obviously, so why would I? I think one of the main takeaways for me from this book was to think about, it's not always about winning or losing. If you think about, I think the analogy that was given in the book was that if you think about someone who is playing a board game with you, imagine that person that is like too strict about the rules, they're just concerned about winning. Like, it's not a very fun game. It's not very fun to play a game with someone like that. And on the other hand, you have someone who is not trying at all. That's also not very fun. So somewhere in the middle is someone who is being sincere about what they're doing, but not taking it too seriously. So for me, the way I've interpreted that is before, when I was making videos, I would think, well, what's the point in filming this video if I haven't completely done a script? What is the point in doing this video if I don't have my audio set up and my lighting set up? What is the point in doing a video if I'm not great at editing, and the editing isn't the right way, so that the algorithm isn't gonna so the algorithm would promote my channel? It's really exhausting, and I think those are all things that I would like to get into eventually. But whatever I've done in the past, it hasn't worked for me. So I'm trying something different where, I just turn on a camera and speak, and we'll see where it takes me. I think some of the ideas that I have for this channel is I want the topics to be things that I'm very passionate about. And there's a lot of things that I'm passionate about, to be honest, but I guess the ones that I feel like speaking about would be food and cooking, kind of the same category, but eating, cooking, as well as culture. and I don't know, maybe even some current events, or I don't know, I'm still kind of working that out. But basically for now, it's going to be whatever I want. I'm going to commit to some sort of a cadence. I don't know if I'm going to do one video a week or 2 videos a week, but I'm going to commit to something, and I'm just going to put videos up of whatever I want. So yeah, I think maybe that's a good place to end. This was a lot easier than trying to memorize a script and speak to the camera. It's just this is a way for me to practice the skill and kind of just jump into what I'm doing. And then I guess the last thing I'll say is it's probably going to be potentially very embarrassing to upload this, but part of this exercise is to stop giving a shit about what other people think about me. So if you've made it this long in the video, which I don't know why you would, but maybe something about this resonated with you, or maybe you're one of my really good friends. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'm going to manifest this, so there'll be more to come soon.